Hey everyone, this is DC Howard, founder and principal coach of Wayoneers, where it's our goal that you reach your destination success by letting us help you calculate your route. And we're back yet again for another Tactic Thursday. Tactic Thursday is where we discuss an issue or matter that you may be dealing with personally, professionally, or relationally, and how to overcome that matter. And so we are in the midst of this great time of family matters where we've been talking about various core tenets of how you can make sure that you have a highly functional family, where we discuss the levels of family, if you will, go from dysfunctional to functional to highly functional. And so we've been talking about three core tenets thus far. We first started off with the core tenet of respect when it comes to having a highly functional family. Then we talked about the core tenet of communication when it comes to having a highly functional family. And then on last week, we talked about the core tenet of vulnerability. And those three things are able to have, if you will, a highly functional family. And so we're going to end out this month being able to talk about the fourth, if you will, core tenet that, if you will, helps bring it all together. And that core tenet is honesty. Once again, the fourth core tenet of having a highly functional family is the core tenet of honesty. Honesty, as defined by Webster's Dictionary, is literally, simply put, the adherence to the facts. Once again, honesty is simply defined by Webster's Dictionary is the adherence to the facts. Here's the crazy part about honesty. Honesty is very much so the safest path, but is often not the simplest path. I'll say it once again. Honesty, very much so, is usually and almost always is the safest path, but it potentially and more than likely, and more times than not, may not be the simplest path. What do I mean by that? In all of our families, we have things that we are not necessarily the most proud of. We have situations that we're not the most, if you will, willing to share or disclose, or even situations or people that we're not always the biggest fans of. And here's the reality. That is perfectly okay. But as the saying goes, that's all around the world, you cannot heal what you will not reveal. Once again, you cannot heal what you will not reveal. And so you potentially may be stuck in a dysfunctional family setting or even just a mere functional family setting if we're not able to operate in a high degree of honesty in our family. And so what does that mean? First and foremost, when it comes to dealing with honesty in a family, is that we have to be, number one, honest with ourselves. What are the things that we like personally about our family, as well as also what are the things that we don't like about our family? If there are things that we don't like about our family that can be either answered or fixed, have we done, going back to our second core tenet, communicated those particular characteristics? And if they cannot, meaning the individual is no longer with us and or just the situation is not able to be, if you will, resolved, how can I then make peace with whatever it is that is going on? The second thing when it comes to honesty in a highly functional family is how can I be honest with my family members? The reality is, going back to being honest with our family members can actually be done by, going back to last week's particular core tenet, by being able to be consistently vulnerable. When we are not vulnerable with each other, it therefore causes an atmosphere of distrust. And when you have an atmosphere of distrust, it's very, very hard to want to even engage in honesty when it comes to a family. So making sure that you're able to provide as well as also promote an atmosphere of vulnerability, as well as also being able to constantly have either a positive and or learning mindset when it comes to the atmosphere of your family. That it's not judgmental, that it's not criticism based, but it honestly is about creating positivity, it's about being able to creating learning, and ultimately it's about being able to create love. And so the fourth and final tenet that we'll talk about here is honesty. And the fact of the matter is that it's the adherence to the facts, and that you have to first be honest with yourself, as well as also you have to be honest with others in your family. And this is another way that you're able to have a highly functional family. I hope this particular episode has been of great benefit and blessing to you. Another way that you're able to have a highly functional family is by booking a session with us here at Wayoneers. The way you can do that is by going to our website, www.wayoneers.com. Once again, that's www.wayoneers, that's spelled W-A-Y-I-N, 2 E's, rs.com, where you can get an absolutely free, no game, no gimmicks, 30-minute exploratory session to be able to see how we here at Wayoneers can best fit your needs and get you to your goals. You can also do what you're doing right now, which is looking at, following, liking, subscribing at our social media handles from Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, all with the handle at Wayoneers. We're still looking to be able to get even more subscribers to our YouTube channel. So go over to YouTube, go ahead and click on that subscribe button, as well as also that get notifications bell, so you're able to get fresh understanding and you'll be the first one to know when we drop new content. Once again, I'm DC Howard, founder and principal coach of Wayoneers. I'm also a master certified life coach through the Certified Life Coach Institute. And we here at Wayoneers want to make sure that you reach your destination success by letting us help you calculate your route. Have a great day, have a great weekend, and we look forward to seeing and speaking with you soon.